Hey, it's Brandon Lord. Welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War as Venice and Milan, or Bradania and Lordia. Remember last time, Lordia did take out, Florence, and Venice did take Durazzo, and Venice has landed an army near Corinth. Crusade was called, but we decided not to join that, and there was a jihad on Baghdad. So, I think we're on the turn here. And it's Milan's turn. As you can see, these are popping up once more. Jihad to Baghdad and Crusade to Jerusalem. Eventually, we'll join in the Crusades, as I said last time, but not for now. Not for now. And we'll go over that whole movie when we actually join a Crusade. But yeah, we're still in the top 5 on scores, so that's pretty cool. And things are looking good over in Jacquiot. We got the right buildings. We built some roads over in Bologna so we can connect our cities a little better. And that's looking pretty good. And we'll send this army up. We'll take out these rebels because there's only one unit of peasant archers here. And we'll go take those guys out. Probably shouldn't even lose like a single man. Although, I don't know. But we should be able to cut these guys down with our cavalry pretty easily. And it should be a little nice to get rid of the rebels. And then we'll head north to siege Bern. The castle of Bern. And burned! I don't know. Why did I say that? Anyway. I'm going to start the deployment here. And pretty hilly map here, I must say so. But we should be able to handle it here. Should be able to take out these peasant archers very easily with our general and a couple units of cavalry. So, we're going to send our guys up and just basically hunt them down. So, how's it going today, guys? It is Wednesday, July somethingth, 26th, that's right. And it's going good. Lots of rain yesterday. There was a lot of rain, like at least 5 hours worth. And it looks like today is going to rain some more, too. So, a little bit of a... We've had a pretty wet summer, I must say. Lots of rain. But, as I've said before, I do like rain. So, rain is not a problem. And, yeah. I know in other parts of the country it's pretty dry, so I guess we're blessed with the rain. And we're just gonna try to surround these archers. They're trying to run away, but they won't be able to, I don't think. And we'll hit them in the back with this unit here. And of course, they're gonna survive a little while because combat's a little slower in this game, but. Yeah, we're kicking their butt. They're not even taking any casualties, but they're surviving longer than I thought. Oh, we killed their general. So that's nice. It's very nice, very nice, very nice. And there we go. End the battle. I'll continue. Might as well try to get an experience if we can. Alright, it's funny that he says worthless peasants because they are peasants, peasant archers. That's right. How did you know? How did you know, man? He's crazy. And I noticed on Total War when there's steep slopes, the models look a little messed up, which it kind of does here. It's just kind of a Total War thing. There we go. Cleaning up the rebels really easily. And victory gained. No losses. That's the most important. Look at that guy over there. The faces look funny in this game. Set out on a pilgrimage and triumph gloriously over the infidels in the east. Well, I said I wasn't joining the Crusade this time, man. Come on. So, we obviously defeat that army soundly. And, should be able to move up closer to Bern. Looks like 2 turns away. I don't think that German army is going to siege Bern. They don't have enough men, and I guess if they do, we can wait it out and we'll lose. So, I feel confident in their lack of success. There are some good mercenaries, but we don't really need them in this army. Mercenary crossbowmen, mercenary spearmen, both pretty decent units. But again, we don't need them now. Yes. And we'll send our princess up. We can go talk to like Poland or Denmark, and that should work pretty nicely for us. And looks like the French have failed to take their rebel settlements to the east here. I'll go talk to the English here, see if we can get some trade rights and map information perhaps.
This proposal is of
Now we have to pay a little bit.
King will be thrilled. Well,
there we go.
Fruitful. Farewell.
Alright, so it looks like they did take some land to the west. Ooh, looks like Portugal actually took a region up here. Which is interesting. Sometimes Portugal likes to expand up into this area. They're very strange like that. So we can go talk to Portugal. Looks like England has expanded to the north slightly. Not too much, but whatever. Looks like the German guard is pretty thin. I mean, if they have peasants and a faction leader guarding a castle, I mean, they got to be pretty thin. Maybe on money, or I'm not sure. Oh, cool. The Pope is starting to gain some favor back with us. Just means we may be recommunicated soon. That's cool. That's cool. So, then, yeah, no one's really declared war on us or anything, so we've had a pretty easy excommunication. Of course, at the beginning of the game, I guess it's a little easier to be excommunicated. It's still bad. So the Pope wants us to build a chapel here. We can queue that up after the castle upgrade. That is fine. And construction in Zagreb is complete. Heraklion can build some farms, better farms. And Durazzo still can't upgrade. Ragusa don't have enough money for anything. Nothing of value in these two cities, really. And there comes a yawn. Sorry about that. And Admiral Lorenzo, I guess, is just going to chill there. You need to go on the boat and just hop right over here and siege the castle of Corinth. Now we're at war with the Byzantine Empire. The war has started. This will be hopefully an epic war that will last a while. Although we may just totally destroy them. Who knows? And yeah. The relations with the Byzantine Empire have worsened and have gone to war. The Byzantine Empire is not a Christian nation, so we do not have to worry about the Pope losing favor with us because we're attacking them. They are Orthodox, which I don't really know the difference per se on the time period, but I don't know. Whatever. And we'll send this Venetian diplomat, see if we can get a ceasefire. It says very generous, so that's nice. And we'll get some trade rights as well. There we go. So now we got trade rights and trade rights and ceasefire with the Holy Roman Empire. It's very nice. That'll probably be, yeah. I'm thinking Holy Roman Empire will probably be our next target because they look like they're pretty big and they don't have much garrisons. They don't have much strength in their army, so this should be a pretty easy target, I think. So we'll try that. And we have an infidel there that we might have to strike down, but he's kind of in a hard place to reach. Bradania is still #1 in military power, which is cool. So we're gonna end the turn. And new mission. They want us to send an emissary to Portugal, so right there, that's fine. Talk to Portugal here. It looks like they have their king here, which is kind of interesting. Trade us some map information. There we go. I guess all they have in there is their faction there, which is interesting. And we'll send them down. We'll send this guy down here. We can go talk to Spain. Looks like Portugal is doing pretty good. They got a couple of regions here, a couple region over there, and up there. So they're not doing too bad. And yeah, Bradania doing some diplomatic stuff, as you just saw. Florence has upgraded to a large town, so I think now is the time to build some mines, get some more income going. Genoa has finished town guard, but yeah, we can't add. Right. We can't add this guy to the queue because he will have free upgrade. Lordia has finished a market, so we can build. I'm not really sure. We could add some more military. I think we'll add a blacksmith. That'll probably be a nice addition. We'll upgrade a couple levels of blacksmith. And we'll build a merchant's wharf over in Genoa for some more income. And in Bologna, we shall build probably town hall because they're not too happy. So we need a little more happiness there. So we will do that. We will create some more happiness. Yeah. So things are looking good over in Milan's area. Oh, and we can siege this turn. That's pretty cool. Probably not going to siege attack. They have quite a decent garrison, and sieging castles is much more difficult than sieging cities or anything. Especially more difficult than sieging in Rome Total War, so I'd rather not siege if I don't have to there. And we may go over and hit Dijon at some point, but maybe we probably shouldn't extend ourselves that far. And again, our scores are all in the top 5. So Lordia seems to be the superior faction, but that could be temporary, because if Britannia actually takes out all the Byzantines pretty much by themselves, they'll have a pretty nice chunk of the world, pretty rich settlements as well. So that'll be very nice for them. And I'll send these guys north again to Denmark or Poland. We'll see. And in the turn. And, oh, our navy's engaged by one of their navies. Looks like we're going to lose, and indeed we did. And turn again. Still number 1 military power. As long as we keep that, I'm feeling good about it. And Councilor Bartolomeo picked up a pagan magician. That's great. That's awesome. I don't know why he decided to do that. It's not very good of him. Ooh, the whole Roman Empire and the Byzantine Empire are allies. Well, that isn't good. Perhaps the Holy Roman Empire might declare war on us. Who knows? That's kind of interesting. Oh, looks like the Byzantines are sending down an army here. Let's go check out what they have. Nothing too scary, but Trebizond archers are pretty good. They look pretty good. Town militia and some Byzantine spearmen, pretty standard early game units. So nothing too much to worry about, I guess. And we did recruit a merchant over in Britannia, so we can send that guy out to go harvest the gold, because that's what we were having them do before. Right there. I think they can still harvest the gold, oddly enough, when there is a mine there. So, I mean, you can get like profit from the mine and then profit from your merchant at the gold as well. But don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. And Durazzo still can't upgrade. I don't know. Maybe we just have to wait a while. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. And yeah, we can finally afford a merchant's wharf in Britannia, so we will do that because a little more income won't hurt us. And I'm gonna take a drink, so I'll be right back.
Yes, my lord.
There we go. And holy cow, this place only has 77% Catholicism. So we need to send that guy down to Durazzo ASAP. Send our cardinal down there because, yeah, I suppose we will have to convert all these settlements here because Orthodoxy, again, is not Christianity. So we're going to have to convert these settlements. We have to have armies of priests and stuff kind of converting. And, oh, we got a freight 2,000 florins, I guess. That's kind of cool. And this guy came of age, and he's a pretty good commander, so we may have to send him out. That's an interesting proposition, to be sure. I think one course of action is to possibly send an army over to Asia Minor as Milan, build up an army and send one over. That could be a possible modus operandi, but we'll see about it. Everything's looking good in Ajaccio. They're just going to build a port, and then we can start working on some more military buildings. We'll queue up a leather tanner. That'll be nice. So we can get some better armor on our troops. If we can get up to like chainmail armor for our sergeant spearmen and stuff, that'll be nice. Making pretty good. And lots of religious unrest and uncommunication distress, or excommunication distress. So, hopefully, it'll get recommunicated soon, so our happiness will pop back up. But for now, we'll just have to live with the happiness penalties. So that's fine. It's fine with me, I guess. I guess it's fine, you know. Still in the top 5, so we're still doing good. High five, air 5, guys. Boom. That's right. And siege there is going well. I think everything is looking pretty good here.
Ready to trade.
This guy's becoming a pretty good merchant, so that's nice. And we're going to save it and end the turn here. And see what's going on. The castle upgrade has finished, so that's very nice for us. And then we're building a small chapel. That's right. That's the papal mission. So, yeah, it looks like everything's constructing, and we have a little extra cash this turn, actually. So that's pretty nice. We can move this fleet back here. We'll probably lose him, but, you know, might as well have him there as long as we can. And we'll keep the siege on the castle. We really don't want to, you know, siege assault unless we have to. And this rebel army here still isn't moving around. If he starts to move around and become a nuisance, we will take him out. But seems to be pleasant for now. And it looks like we can build a blacksmith over in Ragusa. That'll be nice. Like, it gives us light chainmail, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Turn our sergeant spearmen into decent soldiers. And they do have a castle over on that island. And holy cow, look at this huge rebel force. Dang. Huh. That's odd. Either that's really bad luck or one of their huge armies disbanded or something. I don't know. We're going to try to get some trade routes and map information with the Turks, and we did. And this guy's a pretty good diplomat, so that's probably why. And we can send him go down to talk to Egypt and the like. So that'll be nice. The Turks again will probably be like one of the last factions we attack. The Turks and the Egyptians. We'll have to take them down to take the Holy Lands in the east. And that'll probably be one of our final missions. And they got a pretty big rebel army that's actually kind of blockading for us, so that's kind of nice. So they're going to have to take out that rebel army before they want to come break the siege at Corinth. Because that's usually how the computer operates. So, end of the turn. Still doing good in all the scores. Increasing. Green means it's increasing, red means it's decreasing, if you couldn't tell by now. And, yeah, in Lordia we can build... Yeah, we'll go up to the blacksmith so we can get some light chainmail. That'll be very nice for us. And we'll build probably a land clearance here. Probably the best solution. I'll get some more population growth as well as some income. And in Florence, we just built some mines. We can build some roads, connect our road network, and turn the tax rate up a little bit and retrain because we can. So that's looking pretty good. In Bern, sieging is going well. The Pope has still not recommunicated us. Looks like England and Portugal, or England and Sicily, are on the top for favor. So probably shouldn't declare war on either of them. Not that I'm really planning to, but Sicily is near us, so I guess a war with them is not so far out. Oh, we may attack Sicily with Milan at some point. That is interesting. We may decide to do that, but for now, that's far from our thoughts. So we're gonna end the turn, and see what's going on. Now what's just happening? Looks like we mission success. Oh, yes, that's right. We built a small chapel, so that'll help our favor out a little bit. And we got a new family member. He's okay. He's got some good loyalty. Does his command. I think we can leave him there because our faction leader is probably going to die of old age soon. Actually, I think it might be a good idea to send him down maybe to guard Durazzo. So we'll send him here to Ragusa, link him up with a little bit of a force, and perhaps send him down to Durazzo to defend. Because the Byzantines may decide they want to try to take Durazzo while we're sieging Corinth. And looks like they did attack the rebel army there and knocked them back, but they did take some casualties on their troops, so that's helpful for us. I'll move the cardinal down, and the next turn he should be able to get into Razo and start converting some of the settlements, because they're only 7% Catholic. I mean, come on, what is that? What is it, man? And over in Heraklion, we can build a market for some more trade, and then over in the roads, we can... Looks like they landed some Byzantine cavalry here, but we can let them stay there as long as they want, I guess. As long as they're not helping out the rest of their armies. I mean, it's not really threatening to us. And I'll just take more casualties, and it's worth it. Trying to knock down, archer cav when we only have 1 unit archers. It looks like they're both ranged cavalry, so we don't want to engage them unless we have to. So that's looking good. And yeah, I like it. Looking good around here. Britannia, the war is going pretty well, I must say. And over in Milan once more, we're going up in rank pretty. We might become one of the top factions in the world if we keep this up here. So that'll be very cool. I'll build a ballista maker in Genoa. Siege equipment is very helpful. If we can get up to catapults, I really like ballistas in this game. I don't really like, but catapults are where it's at. Early game, catapults can do some really good damage. So I want to try to get those if we can. So, monitoring all the construction, everything's looking pretty good. They're sending a pretty weak merchant down here, the French are, so they probably won't be able to take our merchant out, hopefully. And it looks like the Holy Romans have taken that settlement away from the French. I think it was a rebel settlement, but the French are supposed to get that one, I guess. I would imagine, so, yeah. Everything's looking good around here. And, just checking everything out. Oh, yes, my diplomat. We should keep moving him down towards Spain and see what's going on with Spain. And get some trader stuff. And I'll keep moving our princess up north to talk to the Danes. Looks like she got stopped by something, so she's got to go the long way around. That's fine. That's fine. And save it and end the turn. Let everybody else do their moves. Byzantines haven't. Oh, they attacked our boats once more. So they may attack our army on this turn as well. We'll see.
The battle is lost, my lord.
Doesn't look like it. So more sieging is always good. And we can. Ooh, Explorers Guild. I don't really know what this does, but I mean, the opportunity to get a guild is always good, I think. So I usually take guild opportunities when I get them. The nobles want us to blockade this port, the port of Byzantium. And funnily enough, they actually knocked our ships up here, so we can actually blockade that port. And Constantinople is a large city, so it's definitely one of the better cities on the map currently. And they did have a successful jihad. Egypt came up and killed Baghdad, so Egypt must be doing pretty good if they came up and took Baghdad. So Egypt may be a very tough opponent later in the game. We'll have to see. And we have a bad guy there, so we'll have to deal with him on Milan's next turn. Let's send our cardinal down here. Let him rest, and you know what? I think assaulting now would actually probably be a good idea, because then if that Byzantine army decides to attack us, they have to attack us in the city, which is fine. I'm not too confident. I'm not super confident with my commanding skills in the open field, so let's just try to take the castle right here. So let's do it. They have some ranged cavalry. Oh, good idea. Yeah, they have ranged cavalry, so we definitely don't want to fight those in the open field. A lot easier to take them down inside of a settlement. So we are going to siege assault. We'll probably lose quite a few men, but the prospect of taking a castle is very nice. This will probably take up the rest of the episode because castle sieging can take quite a while. But this is the first time I've sieged a castle, so in this LP, so I'll definitely show all of it. at normal speed for now. Maybe the next one will be sped up a little bit. We'll see. The fighting was fierce and lasted for the greater part of the day. Blood ran in the rivers. Yum, 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 yum. It looks like no speech, so kind of wanted a speech for that one, but for some reason no speech. I don't understand why I don't get very good speeches when I'm doing an LP. I don't know. Hopefully that Scipii campaign will have some good speeches. Perhaps. Perhaps. And, yeah. I think we can drop that ram safely. We don't really need... Oh, yeah. Never mind. I was just, drop the ram because we don't want our archers on it. We can put our spearmen on it, so we have two... We don't want our archers to get hit for unnecessary casualties. They're more useful if they're at full strength. You know, more arrows per second. And I'll send these two rams up, and they'll try to get through the gate and take our ladders. I think we can put the ladders on the right flank over here. I think that'll be helpful. We can try to scale these walls quickly. And then try to get into the settlement that way. And then we'll put our siege towers in the front. So they can try to take down the town that way as well. Right there, and can't really hit the left side because they have a very thick wall there, so I guess we'll put them on the right side as well. And we'll move up the rest of our army here. It's mostly just... I think we have all of our melee units on siege equipment, so that's interesting. And we'll send up our cavalry to flank them. And as soon as we break through the gates and take the gatehouse, I would like to send in all my cavalry to try to swamp the enemy. That's kind of the mission there. And there's only one level of walls. I believe fortresses and citadels have multiple levels of walls each. So, fortunately, there's only one level of walls. I didn't really think about that. So, that can be annoying because you have to bring a ram in through the multiple levels. Or if you have siege equipment, it's a lot easier. Like if you have a cannon or something. Makes it pretty easy, but we do not have cannons yet. Gunpowder has not been brought to Europe. So anyway, we're going to take our ladders, move up there, and they do have some forces here, so we're going to move our siege towers up here, and right here, and then we'll move our rams up. This one will go right next to the gate. This one will start attacking the gate. If one of them burns, that's fine. You always want to send all your rams at once, so that if the main one burns, then you have the other ones right next to them. Unless they have siege equipment defending, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of a rare circumstance. And we're going to send these guys up. In Medieval 2 Total War, you can run with ladders. That is an advantage to having ladders as well in Medieval 2, as opposed to Rome, where you can only walk with ladders. So that is one nice thing about the ladders here, is that you can get up onto the walls very quickly. And look at that fire arrow. That fire, man, they're not very accurate with those fire arrows. That'll help us out. And if I see morale problems, we can get our general over here and rally them. That'll probably be a good idea. And I got town militia on that wall. And it looks like they do have a couple units over here, actually, too. So they did counter us pretty well on the walls, but hopefully we should still be able to take them. I think our guys are superior in melee fighting, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we're able to take these walls. We'll probably take heavy casualties on these two units, but hopefully it'll be worth it. But again, we'll see. And over here, the siege towers are moving up. Oh, I guess they can't go over that ridge. Didn't really think about that, but this guy can go right here, and this guy can go right there, and we should be able to get onto the walls pretty easily. It looks like the first ram did get into position correctly, so we do not have to worry about the second ram. We should be hitting the gates soon.
Our men are under attack.
Zoom in here, look at it, and we'll check out the battle over here. As the epic music starts playing, it looks like they're, yeah, that's what I figured. They're kind of cutting our guys down as they get onto the walls. So we're gonna be losing a lot of casualties as we get up there initially, but hopefully we should be able to triumph. Looks like we are pushing them out a little bit here, so that's nice to see. And if we can win both of these engagements, we have a pretty good chance. And the gate is destroyed. So now we can get inside. I'm not sure why they raised the gate up when the part of the gate gets destroyed. I guess because it's useless. But, I mean, it could still be a nuisance for the guys to try to get in through. You could still try to hotgate them. I don't know. In Rome Total War, it made more sense because you actually break the gates open. You don't need... They can't control them. They can't close them again. But whatever.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Did we capture the gateway? It says the Byzantines still control the gateway, so I don't know. They got Byzantine cavalry here. We will try to take them down with our spear militias here. I said we'll try to take them down. I find that the controls in cities are still a little clunky in Medieval 2. It doesn't work quite as well. Rome Total War, you know, had that problem, of course, as well. I don't know if they fixed it in the later Total Wars, but I'm not really a big fan of the time periods of the later Total Wars, so probably won't be playing those on this channel, just so you guys know. And we did route this unit here. Unlike in Rome Total War, routing units on the walls will actually flee to the town center, so they do not get stuck, and you don't have to clean them up at the end of the battle. It's a little nice. It's a nice thing, but I mean, sometimes you do have to fight them later, but it just adds more convenience, in my opinion. And we're doing okay on this unit over here. We'll send the unit that won to go help them, of course. And we're getting off on the siege towers. And the town militia decided to come down to defend the gatehouse here, so we should be able to clean them up with our infantry. There we go. I made them rout immediately, and we should be able to crush most of them there. And the Byzantine cavalry are moving in, so we can hunt them down, hopefully. They look like they're light cavalry, so they're not going to do too good in melee combat against us, especially against spearmen, so we should have an advantage. That would be very nice for us. And the battle over here is going well. It says only military genius on them, so that's good. We should be able to take them down very quickly, I would imagine. And yeah. These Byzantine cavalry are still alive, but we should be able to take them out. I think now is probably a good time to send in a wing of cavalry here. We can start to sweep up the streets. There we go, the cavalry are destroyed there. You know, looks like they got some cavalry up there as well that we might have to run down with our spearmen. That is fine. I'm okay with that. Got some routing town militia in there. Looks like they're kind of disorganized. That's fine. Better for us. I mean, really. And there we go. We routed this unit here. So we did take the walls with our ladders. It looks like we did take quite a few casualties, but I think it was worth it. And now the walls are kind of controlled by us. We kind of have it all. So that's cool. Send down these spearmen here. And our cavalry are pouring in now, as our spearmen are trying to engage these cavalry over here. But of course they're failing because, you know, it's a city attack. And I always fail at city attacks, apparently. And yeah, they should be able to cut them down, I hope. There we go. Take them down, guys. I'm not sure why the unit's still split up. The unit of Byzantine Cav, it's kind of weird. Oh, here they go. Here they go. They're charging in now. And fighting us in melee. Of course, we have a huge advantage against cavalry. As spearmen. And as the fact that they're like cavalry. And their general's right there, too. So if we can take out their general, that'll be pretty cool. And looks like our cavalry has coagulated here. And there, some Byzantine spearmen came up and attacked us, but they lost pretty easily. And there we go. We took out their general right there. So that was very nice. Now the morale is hurt. Very good. Very good. Taking out that unit of Byzantine militia. And I think we'll send out the cavalry to try to clean up this town center, because there isn't too many guys in the town center, so I think we can clean it up pretty easily. And I think we're about to win, so looking good. And our spearmen are trying to kill these Byzantine cavalry here. Again, it's good to have the cavalry fight these spearmen here, but there is quite a lot of cavalry, actually. So we may have some trouble. We'll see, though. Looks like we're doing pretty good, though. Looks like our cavalry decided to go this direction, so our cavalry are actually going to come and help. That's kind of cool. Well, some of our cavalry. That's kind of nice that our cavalry... Yeah, all of our cavalry looks like, so... Got some cavalry assistance here. Pretty cool. Verderatoi, I think they're a little better than the Byzantine cavalry. Or maybe they're a little worse. I don't really know. So that'll be nice. We'll send in the general for morale support. Why not, right? I know we're doing pretty good number against these horsemen. They are firing missiles at us, of course. Taking some extra casualties, but that's okay. And our spearmen should be taking these guys out pretty easily. We'll put it on a little higher speed here. There we go. They are routing. And the Verderatoi are coming in. I have no idea how to say that. I'm just kind of guessing. Verderatoi. Something like that. And I will send them in here. They have another injured unit of Verderatoi that we can take down. Come on, guys. Why are they being so slow? They're not even, like, tired or anything. I don't know. There we go. And another cavalry matchup here. Should be able to win this one, I would imagine. Our cavalry is a little heavier, I believe. Mailed knights, mounted sergeants are definitely probably superior in melee combat to these horsemen. And we'll engage in a fierce battle at the town center. It should be able to knock them out pretty easily. And let's look at the final battle here. They got a little bit of spearmen, but we have definitely the superior numbers of cavalry, so we should be fine. So don't worry about it. Put it up to 6 times speed, just because this is taking a while. Taking a long time. And we should be able to kill that unit there. And, okay, they got one more unit in there. I'm not sure why they didn't send those guys out to help. That would have been probably a better idea. And we've taken control of the castle automatically, so that's nice. Should be able to hunt these guys down pretty easily, I would imagine. There we go. Crushing these last few Byzantine survivors here. And, of course, they took a couple casualties on our horsemen just because they can. Come on, stab them, guys. What are you doing? Come on. There's one. There's two of them. Oh, my gosh. Lost another horseman. There we go. There we go. So we were able to take the castle. We took quite a few casualties, but again, I think it's worth it to grab the castle while we can. And then, yeah, it's a lot better to fight those ranged cavalry in the city than outside of the city. So, yeah, very good victory there. Good job, Bartolomeo, taking Corinth. So there we go. And now southern Greece is ours. Of course, you know, there isn't too many settlements in Greece in this version of Total War. If this was Rome Total War, we'd have to take quite a few more settlements from them. But that's fine. I am totally content with only having to take a couple in Greece. Only 3, I believe. So we'll merge the units here because we don't have really a town that we can retrain them in. So we need to merge them. Still a military powerhouse. And, yeah, we're pretty much out of money. We can build a small chapel next turn. But that's all we're going to do today, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Medieval 2 Total War. And hopefully next time we can go up and attack Thessalonica and take Bern as the Lordians. Keep expanding our empire. And this is going pretty fast, actually. We might finish this, I don't know, maybe 20 parts or so. So, thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next one. Brandon Lord signing out. Peace.